Hi. How's it going? So today we're going to do some Qigong. I've had requests to do more Qigong. Okay, so today we're going to do some Qigong. We're going to work on gathering and circulating Qi in the body. How's that? How's everyone doing in their quarantine state? So let's just start. We'll do something a little traditional today. See if I can manage something traditional. So we're gonna just. So this is a gentle. I'm not like trying to make a fire here with my hands. I'm trying to sensitize my hands. Okay. So it's softness. Soft. Softness. Okay, so this may be tricky. I know that sometimes people, so this is also getting into the wrists and the elbows, the shoulders are getting involved in this movement. How's this going? So this hand is on the back. They come together so that they come under. And then the bottom one turns over. I'll show you from this side. The bottom one turns over. The bottom one turns over. Turns over. Soft, soft, softly brushing, soft, oiling those elbow joints a bit. Well, thank you for joining me. And thank you for supporting these classes. And your support is here just by joining me and letting me know that you're around. And I hope you're getting something out of this. And thank you for the donations that you've been sending. It's helping in these crazy times. I know nobody's got any money, but we've joined that crew of people that don't have any money. And actually, we may have started that. But what the hell? Happy to be alive, happy to be here, happy to be teaching. Getting the hands good and warmed up here. Okay, so now I'm brushing the back of my hand up to my shoulder, going down the front. So this hand doesn't move. Opening the shoulder, turning it around. So not to the point where this hurts, but softly the hand goes back down. Sunshine is coming through a crack in my shutter. 7 o'clock in the morning in Bali, it's pretty bright out there. So just Allow this hand to glide over. It's running into the microphone, so I'm probably making weird noises. Allowing this hand to glide. And allowing that shoulder to open. So the wrist is turning. The hand is stretching. The shoulder is stretching in the joint. A little different warm-up today. Wuji stance. So, my feet are parallel. I'll just back up for a second so that you can see my feet are parallel. And not too wide, not too narrow. How's that? Comfortable. My knees are soft. I don't want to say my knees are bent. I'm not like this. My knees are soft. I'm not like this either. You can see that this is not a relaxed state, right? I stand like this. Immediately, everything comes up, and we don't want to be that. We want to be relaxed. So we don't want to be so relaxed that we're falling over. We need to find embodied relaxation, right? So embodied relaxation, which means that the energy is able to relax. The muscles are able to relax. The body's able to relax. So if we put our hands about here, and just notice your elbows. So the elbows, right? The elbows. So I'm not doing that. I'm not pulling myself down, but if I pull the elbows forward and pull my tailbone, right, neutral, so this is soft in here. This inguinal area is soft. My tailbone is neutral. If my hand is on my fingers are on my tailbone, right? My tailbone wants to be pointing towards my heels. And this will stretch my low back. So if you take your elbows, you can feel the traction. If you're very soft, you feel the traction in your low back as you just swing your elbows forward and let your tailbone soften. Let this inguinal area soften. The low back relaxes. So I'm not, obviously not exercising. I'm not really stretching. I'm just allowing the fascia in my low back to stretch. So I only want to go into this stretch in a way that it's just pulling on those tissues and allowing them to, suggesting to them that they could relax and they could open. When we stretch, stretching can be effective for opening your body, there's no question. But if the stretching isn't done in a way that creates traction, and the stretching can create more tension in the body. So you have to be careful about stretching. It's not going for it. It doesn't always give you the best freedom in your body, okay? I've stumbled through that little dialogue. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to come back to here. And so we're going to push out. Bend the knees. Hand comes behind. Elbows come up. We're going to go in. And push out. Change. In. Out. In. Now the thumbs are going to go forward when you push out. So this turns your palms outward. Also, this has a connection to your low back. I mean, maybe you don't feel that right now, but eventually, thumbs down. So I'm not making a big deal about my thumbs, but definitely I'm aware of what my hands are doing. They just turn over and stand up, and then thumbs down, stretching. So the low back is sticking soft, tailbone down, and I'm extending through my shoulders. And then you can let the head go forward so that you can pull your upper thoracic forward a bit. Thumbs forward. So the shoulders, are your shoulders up like this? Or are you doing this? Shoulders down. Shoulders soft. Tailbone soft. Low back soft. Low back soft. As you bring your hands in, don't stick your butt out. Keep your mind in your low back and try to make it soft. Stay soft. Pushing out, pulling in, pushing out, pulling in, pushing out, pulling in, pushing out, pulling in. Now we're going to take this hand and rotate. The knees stay in the same place, so I'm rotating above the knees. The shoulders might want to come up when you do this, but I want you to keep your shoulders down. And now the hands are going to push out. The bottom one comes around. The elbow pulls back, so the shoulder, see the shoulder wants to come up, don't let the shoulder come up. So twisting, the knees stay forward. So there's a so there is a stretch that's happening in here. Low back soft. So pulling back, pushing out, pulling back, and when you push out, the thumbs go engaged. Pulling back. Soft and gentle. You have to be soft to circulate the energy in the body. Coordinating this movement. From the side, it looks like this. Head stays forward. Coming back just a few more. You didn't have to go to the side. I was just doing that to demonstrate, right? Hopefully you figured that out. Exhale, reaching up. So, stretching up a little bit and coming down. Pulling down the heavens. Probably has other names. Back to Wuji. So here, our hands are going to go here. Our feet are going to come together. Ish. Come together, ish. The elbows are involved here. So I'm going to do this. So I'm stretching my leg, but I'm guiding from my elbow, and I'm picking a point ahead of me. This leg is soft, but I'm not sinking down as much as I generally do here. I'm trying to stretch in here, but I'm guiding with my elbow. So my elbow and shoulder are going to do this to pull my hips around. And then the foot comes flat. So the neck gets long, the chin is level. I'm still looking straight ahead. So my spine, I'm turning around my spine. That's enough of that. I'm engaging my whole spine, engaging my hips, and this movement's coming all the way up to my neck and my head. As I get longer, my tailbone is pulling towards my heel of the leg that's not moving. Gently. Keeping the spine straight. So here we're going to come, exhale forward, inhale back. Exhale forward, inhale back. Exhaling forward, inhaling back. Getting low, feeling the weight shift. Lengthening the upper body, looking at the floor, keeping your spine long, going slow, feeling where the tension is, and allowing it to stretch and release. Go the other way. Now lengthen your spine. I'm not pushing here. I'm just lengthening. I want to lengthen my neck, make sure it's soft. Lengthen, 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 lengthen. And now, coming down, balancing. You can relax here, or not. Just try to maintain the balance. Oop, I was a little too relaxed. All right, coming back up. Coming straight. Coming down again. So again, so feel the balance as you come down. Try to sit up straight and come back. So wag your tail. Wag your tail. Neck long, look at the floor. Wag your tail. Rolling up. Hands on your low back. Okay. And circle. The head is vertical. The eyes are looking at a point in the distance, rolling around your waist. Hopefully you're rolling around your waist. Eventually, if you do this every day, you will be rolling around your waist. I keep saying that age is not a deterrent for being comfortable in your body. It's only your willingness to do what it takes to relax it and put in the time to feel good. Go the other way. Okay, I need to stick my microphone in my pocket for the next one. Okay, so here. I need to show this to you in some detail. So notice that my hands are back here, right? And my elbows again. I'm working with the elbows. So if I can pull my elbows forward, right, I can pull myself into a hunch, or I can push my sacrum down and lengthen my spine, pulling my shoulders forward, stretching my shoulders forward, stretching my spine up, the chin is level. Shoulders down and forward. I pull my elbows behind me. I can pull my tailbone under. So the movement is this. The movement is, we're going to start here, and then we're going to come up here onto the kidneys. So stretching the elbows forward. So stretching the spine long, elbows together. Just gently. I'm not hunched over, and my knees aren't bent much. I'm working with my spine. So lengthening the spine, the chin is level. Chin is level, and then here, hands come up onto your kidneys. Hands slide up onto your kidneys. And you still pull your spine long, but the tailbone tucks under. So here, so it looks like this. So stretching long, so the neck doesn't want to be down here. Spine is long. Spine is long. Tailbone under. Inhale, stretching the spine. Exhale, stretching the spine. Inhale, stretching the spine. So it's all about trying to lengthen those vertebrae gently. So I'm long and I'm long. The hands come down onto the tailbone, thumbs on the tailbone, and then they pull up onto your kidneys, and you pull yourself along and push your elbows forward. And here, you pull your elbows back, but gently. So it's not a big, the more you stretch doesn't necessarily open you up more. The more gentle you stretch, the more you can just move those tissues a little bit, the more likely they are to respond. Okay, so now hands back here. So head forward, hips forward, twist your shoulders. Looking forward. Twist your shoulders. Neck long. Twist your shoulders. Neck long. Spine long. Stretching our spine. The spine is the pathway of consciousness. The spine is the pathway of consciousness. Okay? Hands back here again. So now we're going to do this. We're going to move the hips, and then we're going to lengthen and come down and just move the shoulders. And then come up and move the hips. And down, and not pulling, but just letting things stretch, letting the vertebra move, finding a way to wiggle through all those vertebrae. Loosening up the spine. Hands come into this inguinal area, into your qua, and they're going to push down. So I'm massaging down the inside. Coming up my elbows back, lengthening my spine. So this is very soft work. Just trying to get this to open. So now we're going to come down and around the knee. So here, from the inside to the outside. And the arms are just going to hang and the hands are going to press. So you're doing this by rounding your back, by bending forward. So just rounding and coming up. So you're just letting your hands, letting gravity do this work, right? And your hands are just sticking to your legs like a gecko sticks to the wall. So it's just, they're just there, they're not here. They're just friction to the leg. I'm not pushing them down, I'm not pushing into them. I'm just using the softest touch. The softest touch. I go the other way. Down the outside, up the inside. Relaxing movement. Relaxing. Okay, shake it out a little. So let's try just not letting the body shake without shaking it. So see if you can just let go. So just start the knees and see if you can just let the arms shake from the knees. So can you let your body just shake just by moving your knees? Just let go. Can you let go of your shoulders? Can you let go of your chest? What can you let go of? And the head stays level here. So this is, we're just stimulating the shaking from there. And we're not going into wild shaking like that yet. This is just warming up. You can just let your hands go a little bit, but mostly you're letting your body do this. Relax your lower back. Notice what's going on with your tailbone. Notice if your tailbone is pointing down, if it's neutral. Take a few seconds and take a few breaths. Relax. Relax. Okay, so now hands here on the sides of your rib cage. So thumbs, this point here is going to go to this point here. And you're going to lift up, elbows lift, hands come together, back of the hands come together. And you're just going to rotate your shoulders down. Gently the hands come under the bottom of your rib cage. You turn around, lifting up. And so very soft. From the side. Up, elbows up, back of the hands together. Upper back rounding. Take your time lifting. So rather than going from move to move, this forces us to change positions and brush up, and the elbows come up, and the elbows roll over, and the hands come to the side. So up, elbows up, hands come under, up, so now we're going to reverse it. Hands are going to come together, lifting up, coming down, turning, coming down, brushing down, sinking down, curling, reaching up. Balancing on the balls of your feet, so not in your heels. The balls of your feet. Weight in the balls of your feet, not on your heels. Very important. Opening. So no tension when you do this. Do this as softly as you can make this movement. And come up, put your hands on this Genji point here. Pull your shoulders down from there, all right? Extend your elbows apart. Bend your knees, tailbone neutral, chin level, looking forward. Twist, knees stay forward, hips stay forward. Twist. Twist, lengthen your neck, look in the distance, chin level. And now, elbow comes up. All in the upper thoracic. Long from the leg to the elbow to turn. So the knees are staying in the same place, but the hips are turning. So you're long from the ground as you turn. As you turn. And reverse. And now hands are going to come down. So we're going to come down and up and around and down and up to the kidneys, up and around, tying all of these movements together, pushing down. I got screwed up for a second there. Up. Hands come down. Up. Around. Coming up. Shoulders over. Hands come down. So last one. Lengthening your spine. Lengthening your spine. Shoulders come up. Hands stay here, and then 1, 2, 3. I kind of blew that, huh? And let it go. So, reaching up, coming into forward bend. Bend your knees if you need to. And just hang. You can bounce around a little bit. You can wag your tail, bend one knee and straighten the other. And then reaching out, coming up, and coming down. So now, open. Shoulders stay down. Extending your hands apart, so opening from your shoulders. Moving from your shoulders, not from your hands. Moving from your shoulders, not your hands. Feeling like you're flying. Weightless, weightless arms, weightless. Flying. Coming down in front. So now we're gonna turn your hands over and lift them up. So we're gonna lift, like we're trying to lift something heavy, like a table. All right, and we're gonna lift. And then the hands are gonna turn over and come down. Stretching forward to lift. And the hands are gonna turn over and come down. And lifting up. Turn over. Reaching forward. So we're always extending. Shoulders down, but the movement's coming from Where's the movement coming from? It's coming from the floor, and it's also coming from up here, so the lifting. So these are whole body movements. Reaching forward and turning over. Simple. Simple movements. Still lengthening your spine. The weight is still in the balls of your feet. Tailbone's long, your butt's not sticking out. Hands reach forward. So, pulling, looking away. Hand comes back across the chest, underneath the arm, and goes to the other hand, which comes down the back of that hand. Pulling, looking away, coming back, coming underneath, supporting that arm, coming together, coming down the top. So this hand is moving out and this other hand is just sliding, stretching, the palm turns up, coming back. Hand goes underneath, palm turns down, hand comes on top, stretching, palm turns up, hand comes underneath, hand turns over, come on top, palm up, stretching, coming back, underneath, supporting this arm underneath. Hand changes, turning, palm up, stretching your shoulder gently, come underneath, and we're back to here. So now, reaching up, pulling down the heavens. And now, hands come together down here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, getting taller. Exhale, sinking down, weight in the balls of your feet the whole time. Inhale, pushing into the floor to get longer. And down, bring your hands here. So, your right hand is going to come out. And your hips, you're going to turn from above. The knees are going to stay in the same place, right? So now here I am going out, looking at my hand. So, notice the elbow bends. And I'm presenting the hand. The hand comes up, the elbow bends, turning. As they become level, this hand comes up, the elbow bends. Following the hands turning. It's okay, we're going to do this for a little while and you're going to get it. So at this point is where they pass each other. Okay, so from here it looks like this. Actually, it's probably easier from here. So this hand comes out, coming up. This hand drops down as it gets to the center, coming up, turning the waist. Turning the waist, the hips turn, but the knees don't move. So it's fluid, and you're looking, probably you're looking at the screen, but you're looking at your hands. If I do it from the side, you'll see that I'm coming to the side. So it looks like this. I'm going to mirror you. So right hand comes out, come up. When it gets to 12 o'clock, the bottom hand at 6 o'clock changes, they meet at 3 o'clock, except that I stopped. They meet at 3 o'clock, and then this hand bends. So it's like a clock face. There's no tension, I'm not pulling my body around, right? It's just from the elbow bending. We did something similar to this seated the other day, if you saw that class. Like a clock. Okay, so let's come back to the beginning. Maybe we can do this together. So there's a couple of phases. So the first phase is hand comes out, lifts, and then comes in 15 degrees, so then it becomes this. And then it comes in 15 degrees again, and it becomes this. This is gathering chi. It's a form. And then it does this, so. So we'll do it from the beginning. So, hands here. Reaching out, coming up. So this is straight to the side. Now you're going to come in 15 degrees. So it's going to the corners. out to the front. And finally, right, and this time I'll turn around. So, and also I'll start with my right hand so that I'm not mirroring you. So hand comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, into the 15 degrees. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, 15 degrees. 1. At you now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and like a rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do this one more time from the beginning. We'll go a little long. So, gently. So, don't stretch. It's just your joints that are opening. Pulling in. Pulling in. And finally, pulling in. Your hands on your lower dantian, your lower belly, dantian, chin level, looking out through the space between your eyebrows, your third eye, so that opens like a window, looking in the distance. Feel what's going on. Extend your hands out. Reaching up, and this time we're going to take the backs of our hands and come down. And around our feet, and pick up like you're picking up chi with loose fists. Pull it up to your rib cage and let it go. Let your hands soft. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Take a couple of breaths. I hope that this was a good time. I hope that you're more relaxed and that you keep coming back, and that you keep that you enjoy these classes, and let me know. And Thanks for being here. And thanks again to my supporters. And I'll be back again, same schedule next week. And these are going to go up on YouTube, I think, possibly. They'll go up on YouTube as well. I like to look at them. I don't want to glut the system. So some will go on YouTube. They'll all be up on Facebook Live. Let me know how you like it. And thanks for being here. And until next time, bye-bye. Thank you.